In certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Sorry, Gordo was being a bit pesty before the show. He usually sleeps for the entire show. I let him out this morning at like 5:15, and he's been kind of just nosy ever since. But welcome to the show. Great to have you. It's Rumble Friday, and guys, we are ahead. You know what that means? One of these days, I have a dream. Much like it was Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream as well. I have a dream that one day we're going to get ahead, and then everyone's just going to throw in their 5 or 10, and we're going to stay ahead forever. Like right now, I don't think you understand how monumental this is. This is a turning point in steel toe history. You guys could decide today that today is the end of goals. Could be over. We're what, $50 into Monday? If we knock it out today, and then just every show after that knocks out the next, with kind of a pay it forward thing, it's over. Like, you have nothing else to say. We already have a better show than everybody else. The only thing they can say is, all right, goal. This is it, man. This is the battle of the bulge right here. We can push the Nazis back to Berlin with this one. So Rumble Friday, $5 links, $10 immediate. You know the score on Rumble Friday. This is technically the end of goals. And that's all in your hands. It's out of my hands. Whether or not this truly is the end of goals is 100% up to you. I have no control over it whatsoever. All we're going to do is we're going to do a Rumble Link Friday. We got a bunch of stories we can talk about in the meantime. All the links and stuff are in the chat, but this is it. This is the big one. We had a crazy Monday. We had a crazy yesterday. Hey, we took Tuesday and Wednesday off, obviously, for Christmas. And we've still banged out an entire week, and plus our, I don't know, what is it? 75 into Monday. As I check my notes, we're 75 into. So really, what? Like basically a $250 Rumble Friday, which is pretty normal, means the end of goals. It's over. It's done with. Power Window says, I thought we were over 100 for Monday. 75. It's according to my notes here, it's 75. And these notes are from yesterday right after the show. So I'm gonna trust that one. So yes, thank you very much. Send in your links, send in whatever you want today, and we will hang out. I am going to guess that in workplaces across America, this is going to be the lowest attended Friday of the year, outside of your given days off on Friday. I didn't expect anyone to be watching yesterday either. I expected it to be a very shallow crowd. And I think we were only like 200 off, which is crazy to me. So, maybe a few more people at work than we thought. I hope your Christmas was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were surrounded by friends and family. I hope you gave wonderful gifts. I hope the gifts that you gave made people happy. I hope they enjoyed them, because that's what it's all about. I mean, getting gifts, especially as you get older, like getting gifts is difficult because like you don't know what you want. Like the older you get, the more you're like, well, I want that. Well, I can just get that. And do I really want it? Or like you force yourself to make a list of, what can I get you for Christmas? I don't know. I feel like all adults should just give each other gas gift cards. that should be the thing that adults all give each other. Here's $100 in a quick trip card. Here's $100 in a holiday card. Here's $100. Fuel up. Get a couple of tanks on me. That's it. Because otherwise, like everything else, you're just gonna end up with a house full of shit you don't use. Like SP was great. She got me the Ninja Foodie Oven 7-in-1 thing. That I'm gonna use a shitload. I'm gonna use that a lot. But like otherwise, what did I need? Maybe new bag gloves. Probably could have used more new bag gloves. Could always use more wraps. Could always use another set of hand wraps. Outside of that, I don't know. Don't need it like a new fishing rod. You get a fishing rod, it's fine. Unless you somehow break it, you drop something on it or something like that. You don't need a new one of those. Vikings stuff. Oh, she got me a Vikings flag for out my yard. That was cool. That was awesome. It's really like $10, $15 things that you never think of. That's the shit that you like. When you're a kid, you're like a PlayStation, fucking, a new bike, and, that's hot shit. You can't buy that stuff yourself. When you're an adult, like, the gifts you got that you didn't even think of are like the best gifts. Like for me, I put my Viking flag in the ground, in the flower bed yesterday, because it was the only ground that was soft enough for the flag to go in. And I put my Vikings flag up in the front entry yesterday, and I was like, I love that. That's cool. And it's just a little fucking Vikings banner on a little stake holder thingy. That's it. Either that or gasoline. That's about all you need at this age. Power Windows says yesterday was a good show. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. He also says, how was the pizza in the air fryer? We'll find out tonight. I'm going to take that whole large Casey's pizza and I'm going to throw that in the air fryer today for the kids. It's easy. Like it's a nice and easy fucking dinner thing that we ordered yesterday. Perfect. Veldrain with $5 kicking us off on a Rumble Link Friday. Thank you very, very much, Veldrain. Very kind of you. Remember, $5 on Friday. We play your links. You guys want to load up on Ed and Michelle today? I'm not against it. I'm not against loading up on Ed and Michelle today. I'm in for an easy one because, again, I feel like a lot of people are taking the day. A lot of people started their weekend on Monday, and they're taking the whole week. So I'm kind of chill today. Again, one thing I'll say is the audience does have the option today of eliminating goals forever on Steel Toe. I don't know if we're going to take advantage. It's right after Christmas, so Lord knows. I mean, look, I'm having fun doing it the way we do it. I know if you don't like Steel Toe, it's the only thing you can fucking talk about, which means the show quality is just fucking way better than everybody else's. But, like, I don't know. It's the only thing that bothers me about my own pro. It's the only thing that bothers me. Like, literally, if it went away, I'd go, holy shit, this is the most perfect thing I've ever done. Like, this is the most perfect. I own it. I'm in control of it. It's all mine. I can do whatever I want with it. It's kind of, it's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, you're that close. It's like, it's all perfect. It's all exactly how, like, the first year of Steel Toe on the internet was like, perfect. I didn't have to deal with Gary. I didn't have to deal with any of the horse shit of, Tri-County Broadcasting or any of that stuff. And it was just rolling in. And as it was rolling in, I overpaid. Like every single person who was here was overpaid, myself included, that first year. That was crazy. That was like COVID money and people are just throwing it at. It was fucking disgusting. Every streamer will talk to you about 2021, that era, and they'll be like, it was the fucking craziest time. It was a gold rush in 2020 and 2021. Like, the more people got locked down, the more streamers were just fucking rolling in cash. Unbelievable. But we're doing great now. I love it. I have such a good time doing the show. Just that one thing. And if that one thing went away, I'd probably be shooting rainbows out of my ass. I'd be so happy. All right, let's go to McBuster. He says, Chad destroyed Melton yesterday. No fear. You can't destroy anybody on the internet. I don't like that destroyed. Destroyed means something as a word. The word destroyed means something. You can't destroy anyone on the internet. People destroy themselves all the time. Like, look at the great meltdowns in internet history. How many of them are, oh, this guy destroyed him? Nobody destroyed anybody. Patrick Melton has destroyed himself. Like, honestly, with the pedophilia comments and all that other shit. And the way, my God, the way he goes mental when you just say he's done that. When you point out the shit he said, it clearly bothers him. And he is destroying himself with that. Imagine that your whole world revolves around whether or not I show up to work. If I don't show up to work, he's out of a job. If that's not destroying yourself, I don't know what is. Like, every other streamer in the world could shut down tomorrow. I've still got a show. I decide I'm going to go do something else. He's finished. It's over. He's got nothing. That's destroying yourself. So, no, I haven't seen Chad's stuff from yesterday, but destroyed him? No, he probably talked a bunch of shit about him. Probably trashed him a bunch. But destroyed him? Probably. I hate that. That's one thing I hate about internet. A lot of things I hate about internet drama stuff, but like destroyed, owned, eviscerated, blah, blah, blah. I can't take that shit seriously. I've seen too many people destroyed, eviscerated, etc., and be just fine. Like, I remember one of the great YouTube feuds, Ethan Klein versus Keemstar, and they were destroying each other every day, and they were using the word nuke. He nuked him, and it's like, really? Because both of them are doing fine. Like, they were destroyed, they were eviscerated, they were nuked. Keemstar has diversified the kind of content he produces. He seems to be doing just fine. Ethan Klein seems to be doing a show and raking in shitloads of money. Both of them seem to be doing fine. How many times has Mr. Beast been destroyed? Like, that's where I kind of fell out of, I fell out of favor or, like, stopped really watching that, Too Lazy to Try guy? Because, like, everything with him was like, you wouldn't believe how bad this guy got destroyed and how bad everybody destroyed him. And you're like, that guy's doing fine. Like, I remember the clip where I was like, Too Lazy to Try is, too dialed into the internet and too dialed into the hype when he said that Dylan Dennis completely owned Logan Paul in their fight. Dude, Dylan Dennis talked a bunch of shit on the internet about a guy's girlfriend, and then that guy beat the shit out of him to the point where Dylan Dennis wouldn't even fight back and had to try cheating. And he was so afraid of getting knocked out that he had to cheat to get out of the fight. He tried to wrestle the guy to the ground and then got stuffed. Logan Paul stuffed him on the takedown opportunity in a fucking boxing match. Dylan Dennis embarrassed himself and got his ass kicked by Logan Paul. Only in dorky nerd internet world is talking shit about a guy's girlfriend and then that guy beating the shit out of you to the point where you're literally grabbing around his ankles. Only in internet world is that considered owning or destroying? So I've seen way too many people get destroyed and then make well into the six figures the next year to believe he destroyed this guy or he destroyed that. It's all bullshit. As George Carlin once said, it's all bullshit and it's bad for you. That's all. Elzabelza says soap and water destroys Melton. McBuster, Melton is screwed without the toe. And, you can tell that bothers him. You can tell, like, when he goes on his, rants about how he's not this or he's not that, and you're totally wrong about him. And he goes into his hug box on his Discord. Tell me I'm pretty. You can see through it. You can see the real guy. And the real guy is just, he took all of his shots in the world. It didn't work. He even went to, like, referencing kid fucking, and that didn't work, and everyone just turned on him and he's humiliated. I mean, like I said, Chad didn't destroy anyone. I didn't destroy anyone. You destroy yourself. That's what happens. You destroy yourself. How do you destroy a pile of shit, says Deutsch Chad? It's already shit. That's fair. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says Chad can't destroy anyone. Chad badly lost a roast battle to Ray DeVito. Did he really? Did Ray DeVito destroy him? Did he eviscerate him? Did he own him, bro? People used to say, I destroyed Chad. I didn't destroy Chad. Chad's still doing a show. Chad's still doing what he does. Aaron destroyed Chad. Carl destroyed Chad. This person destroyed. None of these people, none of us have ever destroyed anyone. Nobody is destroyed. Like even these cringe fucking people who watch Stuttering John all the time. Stuttering John's not destroyed. Stuttering John is generally the same piece of shit he was when you guys started doing this. He probably just has more money now. But you fucking destroyed him. If you destroyed him, you wouldn't be going on 4 years of this shit. Veldrain says Melton and fans are one investigation away from living in a registered list-friendly neighborhood. You're just one investigation away from introducing themselves to their neighbors, right? And that'll be the only time they've ever gone outside. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, I can assure you McBuster is wrong. Oh, boy. You know what? That might be our Friday show. Our Friday Rumble-only show might be numero uno, Josh Denny fan fighting with McBuster. Oh, boy. Veldrain says the internet equals, that guy said the thing I like against another person. They destroyed them. Mike Herb says, Aaron destroys the word destroy. No, I'm not destroying destroyed. I'm not, I promise. Veldrain says, Aaron is going to destroy a Casey's Pizza later. Not going to destroy a Casey's Pizza later. Stop. You're making me feel fat. Oh. Aaron, we can watch both shows. This is gay. What? It's not gay. Nobody's gay. Nobody's destroyed. Stephen King says, Aaron is right about this. Everyone is fine. Right. The only people who only you can destroy yourself. You know? Melton destroys Melton. Now that would be accurate. But can you destroy him? Because he's never been it's not like he was clergy. It's not like he was ever a decent human being. He's always been a piece of shit, right? Like he's always been garbage from the Red Bar days. He's still the same thing. That's kind of the advantage he has. He's always been garbage. He's never valued himself. No one else has ever valued him. So when you start as sludge at the bottom, the bottom can't fall out. That's a pretty concrete bottom. Dysrhythmia says, Aaron, fat tur. Oh, okay, thank you. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, Chad is telling everyone he has Brody Stevens selfie stick, but he actually has one a viewer sent him. Very weird. See now, hold on a sec. You see? See, I cared so little I almost passed out. I nearly lost consciousness because I cared so little. I got Chad, dude. We own Chad. He said it's Brody Stevens selfie stick. It's actually one somebody sent him. I can't think of a less interesting thing to think about. I can't. Approachable says the only thing on the internet being destroyed is the show as it wastes time on stupid drama. All right, there's Approachable. He showed up today. There we go. I'm sorry. There we go. I was having a good time. I was having fun. Being professorial and educating and funny at the same time. I was having fun. I was having a good time picking all this stuff apart. I enjoy it. Steel Toe has always been about Aaron bringing you things that he thinks are interesting or fun or a good time to talk about. I really do hate that shit. I will say that I really do hate that shit. It's like, oh, you talk about this stuff, that means the show's changed. No, that means the show is what it's always been. A ride through whatever Aaron wants to do that day. Sam Show actually pointing out the correct answer to all that. Chad has a selfie stick? Ha, fag. All right, speaking of that word, oh my goodness. Speaking of that word, let's go ahead and get rid of the YouTube for today. Let's go to Rumble. And let's let Rumble Link Friday begin. $5 for links. We got to play them. $10 to put them at the front of the line, and $20 to play the whole thing. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says it's such a dumb thing to lie about. Yes, which makes Chad a sad freak. Clout chasing with a lie about a dead comedian's selfie stick. Again, my position on this has not changed. I can't force myself to care. Long Balls with $10 says, good morning, slap nuts. A 1999 Jeff Jarrett reference. I will never not love that. All right, thank you guys very much. Let's get the hell out of the YouTube arena. Let's go straight Rumble, and then let's start Rumble Link Friday, if you will. All right, YouTube people. Hopefully we see you again Monday, and when we see you Monday, there is no goal. We will talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day. And we're clear of the YouTube people. There they are. All right. Thank you guys very much.